Salutations of the day, and thank you so much for joining my journey. Welcome to On the Journey with Cass, where we discuss mental, physical health, and lifestyle, among other things. Why I call bipolar my superpower? It's because my most creative self. I think the only person who gets me is Kanye. What is bipolar? For me, let's dive right into it. What is bipolar disorder? Also known as manic depression disorder, or manic depression, is a form of mental illness. A person affected by bipolar 1 disorder has had at least one manic episode in their life. A manic episode is a period of abnormally elevated or irritable mood and high energy, accompanied by abnormal behavior that disrupts life. Most people with bipolar 1 disorder also suffer from episodes of depression. Often, there is a pattern of cycling between mania and depression. Who is at risk? Symptoms may appear when someone is in their teens or early 20s. What is bipolar? For me. So, I always struggled with that question. So, I wrote a poem. So I wrote this poem last year. I write a lot of poems, so you should follow my poetry page on Instagram. They're a bit old, but I don't write often. I only write when I'm sad, unfortunately. But yeah, you can give them a follow if you want. At I am a poet. I am not a poet. I am not a poet. Yes. I am not a poet on Instagram. So here goes. It comes slowly, then all at once. All I know is one moment I am surfing, balancing it all. My body feels light. I am surfing, riding the waves. It happens so swiftly, without much warning. All I know is at that moment I am falling. My body is dead weight. I am drowning, being engulfed by the waves. I'm trying to swim, I swear I am. I'm fighting to stay afloat. I thought I did, but I'm drowning. So, basically, like you heard in the definition, bipolar is highs and lows. So, highs and lows, mania and depression. So for me, why I call bipolar my superpower is because the highs, the mania, it makes me, and I'm not promoting, this has to come with a disclaimer. I'm not trying to encourage anyone to be manic and stay manic. I don't know if that's possible. When I'm manic, I feel so creative. I feel like my most creative self. I think the only person who gets me is Kanye. Sometimes I feel like Kanye gets what I'm talking about. When I write, I can write plays. And even when I look at these things afterwards, yes, my writing looks a bit bad, but the play makes sense. The words I've written make so much sense. Mania feels a bit okay, let me give it to you in stages. So at first, it happens like this. You start by not losing sleep. That's how it usually happens to me. Losing sleep. I can't sleep. So insomnia. And then insomnia happens, and then more days of insomnia, and then irritability, and then sometimes lack of hunger, and then efficiency. I can work when I'm hypermanic. Hypermanic is what happens just before you're manic. It's like pre-manic. It's like pre-mania. It's like the little mania. I start to work furiously. I can write a book. I can write a book without sleep. I can write a song without sleep. I can write a play without sleep. And that's when it gets a bit dangerous. And then you start, I start feeling a tingling in my brain, a tickle in my brain. And then by the time I feel a tickle in my brain, it's over. Because that's when you start to see, I've never really done drugs, so I wouldn't know, but I'm assuming it's literally you start seeing colors and stuff, and music sounds different. Music sounds louder, sounds brighter, sounds more like more. It's just everything is more, man. And you start reading into stuff. Like, I don't know if it's the same for everyone, but this is how my mania works. I start seeing the signs in everything, and every color and everything has meaning, and it's such a beautiful. It's so beautiful, and then it just goes ugly, and then it just goes like there's just a thin line from when it goes to. This is the part where things start happening that I don't remember when I like go back to normal. That I don't remember, and that's when I hear stories of like wearing trash cans on my head and picking on the queen and stories like that. What does the other side feel like? Depression for me is a hole, a big dark hole that no one deserves to be put in. I always feel, whenever I'm getting sad, I always feel like I always compare myself to like how close I am to the hole. Like, if this is the hole, like, am I on the edge? Am I on the cusp? Am I like, how close am I to the hole? And that's how I think of depression. And once I'm like on the inside, it's late, because once you start falling, depression, guys. No, man. No, I don't even have the words for that thing. It's a monster. And there's all of these other things in between it, like anxiety and stuff. But when we talk about those two main things, depression and mania, that's what it's like. And that poem, the drowning, and that wave, that's what it feels like. It feels like I'm on a wave at one point, and then the next thing I'm drowning, and then I'm so confused because I thought I was a strong swimmer. That's how I feel. And yeah, if anyone else, if you ever feel that way, please reach out for help. Call a hotline, whatever city you're in. Call a hotline. Read. Maybe you have like symptoms. You might have bipolar, you might have something else, you might be depressed. You might need to get help, and you deserve help. You deserve someone to listen to you. So please, get the help you deserve, because you deserve to be listened to, and because no one deserves to be in that hole or to be drowning after riding that wave. If you like this video, please do like, share, and subscribe. See you guys next time.